Harsh criticism for the president as more than 50,000 unaccompanied kids have surged across our southern border since October, unable to be returned to their countries because of a 2008 law. So what's going to happen to them? Well, Congressman Matt Salmon is a member of a group assembled by Speaker John Boehner to address the border crisis. He says he's got a plan. He joins us live from our bureau. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
Okay, so this 2008 bill, which was passed by an overwhelmingly Democratic Congress and signed by President Bush back in the day, it was designed for victims of sex trafficking. And we were going to take care of any kids who were from countries not Mexico and Canada. Fast forward to today, we've got all these kids from Honduras, Guatemala, El Salvador, places like that. What do you want to do with them?
What I want to do is basically treat Central America exactly the same as we treat Canada and Mexico when it comes to these unaccompanied minors, and that is give our Customs and Border Patrol agents the authority to repatriate them immediately back to their countries. Because if we don't do that, the waves are going to keep coming, and more children are going to be exploited by these cartels that are raping the children, selling them into prostitution, killing them in the desert. We have got to fix this thing immediately and make sure that these children are not continuing to be exploited.
What's interesting is even though it was a 2008 bill, and now people on the political left are saying, well, blame George Bush, he signed the bill. But why didn't we have the surge of people back in 2008? It's because of the relaxation and this Dreamers Act, the Dreamers executive order that the president signed. And unfortunately, even though the bill was supposed to help kids who were victims of sex trafficking, a lot of these kids are getting, as you pointed out, raped and killed along the way between the United States and their homeland.
Our policies right now are anything but compassionate. It is not helping these children, and the best deterrent that we can possibly provide is to immediately return them to their countries. The parents of these children or families of these children are selling everything that they own to pay $5,000 to $8,000 apiece for these children to the cartels and the coyotes to smuggle their children across the border. And it's not a smart policy. It's not a compassionate policy. And if we want to stop it, we need to send a clear message, not just through our rhetoric, but through our actions. And that is to get those children back to their countries and reunite them with their families in their countries as quickly as possible.
Sure. And one of the problems, Congressman, is the fact that on our southern border, there's nobody there right now. The Border Patrol, busy babysitting.
In fact, I've been to 2 of these detention centers already, the one in Nogales, Arizona, about 3 weeks ago, and in McAllen, Texas, just last week, where we had a field hearing on this issue. And you're right, the Border Patrol agents are being taken off the border to babysit these children, and it's not smart policy.
Real quickly, I know you got the votes from Republicans. How about Democrats?
Well, the president himself on June 30th asked for us to change this law. And so I'm hopeful that common sense will prevail and that truly looking out for the needs of these children and our country at the same time overcomes everybody and they do the right thing.
I think that's funny that you're talking about common sense and Washington, D.C. in the same sentence. Well, good luck.
Oxymoron.
There you go. All right. Congressman Matt Salmon, a Republican from Arizona. Sir, thank you very much.